Hey friends, happy Thursday. I hope you're doing wonderful as you hop on. Say hello. We're going to be creating with some stuff I did get from Hobby Lobby. Y'all, I didn't get a lot of stuff. I just didn't. But what I did get was stuff for me to create with our cherries. So I did not grab any of the cherries, although they were cute. They didn't have the sage color I wanted, and I really wanted the style that we're going with, not the pink in it. So I decided I opted out of it. So again, hop on, say hello if you're new. Welcome. I'm Marixa, and this is Match Made in Heaven. These are the two things that I did grab that will be part of our project today. But this one's really not part of our project. It's just more for decoration for our project today. But y'all, look how cute this is. This is a little breadboard. A decorative breadboard. Isn't that fun? I love it. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And I did get these really fun from the Market Square napkins. Cool, huh? And they have the color that we want. So make sure, you know what? I forgot my computer. Let me get my computer. Make sure we are live in the right spot. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that I was on whatnot this whole time. There we go. Come on. You're taking a little bit. There we go. I can see myself. Yippee. All right. Let me put this on the side. Sometimes it doesn't show. Y'all, I have a big mess. I don't even know what else to do here. So let's put this down and move that over and put that there. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a ink project today. I feel like I'm facing way too far that way. There and there. All right, let me grab my adhesive. Put this here in the back for now. I've been cleaning this whole time. So this one here, it was like $5.49, and it does come with 4 napkins. So we're gonna do one. And before we even get started, let me go ahead and paint these beads. Since we are gonna be using some beads, we're gonna make a cherry napkin ring to go with our whole decor here. Here it is. So, hey, Tina girl, how are ya? Happy Thursday. I hope you're doing wonderful. How has your summer been? I mean, it just started, right? But I'm just going to use regular paste for this. You know, I'm a little late. But y'all, it's been a very busy day. Okay, apparently I need more water. So I had my women's little craft project night yesterday at church, and boy was it tiring. It was about 20 something women, and and they did awesome. They had several options to create, either, if y'all seen the stars with the little rocket on it, they had like little baby cutting boards. Somebody who didn't feel, you know, we only have 45 minutes. So I figured they weren't going to be able to finish the whole thing, but at least get an idea and just have fun with it. So I'm so proud of them that they tried it out. I know it's a lot and overwhelming when you've never tried chalk. And I don't think most of them had never tried chalk before, so it was definitely a brand new project for them. So it was excited to see them try something new, but it was so tiring. And then I had to wash my transfers, and of course there's always somebody that ends up throwing them away, so I had to go and dig some out of the trash can so I can wash them. And you know, you always have a little bit of everything, like the ones that are really crafty, the ones that are not. But they did, overall, it was great. They did really, really well. All right, so I just grabbed 2 beads, and I am painting them red. And I'm going to put that to the side because we're not going to need it right now. We're going to make our napkin ring after we're done with our napkins. So put that away. We're going to do that. Make sure your hands are clean. These are, look how cute they are. They're like scalloped, I would say. Look how pretty they are. And they're so simple. I like that they're simple, but they have everything we need. And I did grab these from the Hobbs, of course. So I'm going to just paint a whole bunch of cherries on it. We'll create one tonight, and then I'm going to make a video for the other ones. And of course, my mat is not sticking. Do y'all have a mat that does not stick? Yes, because it's just not, it really is not sticking at all. So I'm going to grab my cherry there. And where did I, oh, here they are. I'm like, where did I leave this? We're going to grab, I'm thinking maybe like putting a whole bunch of cherries around. I wanted to make lines on it first. But I said, you know what? Just keep it simple. We're just going to keep it simple. Nothing crazy. We're back to the kitchen. Oh, here they are. I'm like, we're back to the kitchen. Why are those here? I don't know, but they're here. So let's grab the cherry. We can do the cherry with the stem on it or not. And then let's do the little flower. What do y'all think? Like a flower here and there, and then a cherry here and there. Do y'all like that? We can do the cherries and the flowers. Something simple, okay? And then we're just gonna create a pattern, just like we did our pattern from the other day. Just painting a pattern, like just creating something. Hopefully it looks good, because we're gonna put them all on our table. So we can do the cherries and then the flower. What do you think? I think I like that idea. Cherries and then flowers. Cherries and then flowers. So grab your cherry, and we're gonna start off, and then we're gonna grab our flower, and then we're gonna put that there. So how about we do, maybe we can do even the cherries red, and our flowers we can do sage. I was thinking of I even grabbed yellow, because there is going to be a little bit of yellow in our theme. So we have sage and cherry, and I was thinking of adding yellow, so it could be really bright and it pops. But it's really up to y'all. All right, let's do sage first. And of course, I took all my supplies, y'all. I took every single squeegee I had to our, I didn't know how many women were going to be there, and I didn't want like them looking for squeegees. So I took every single one, and I only grabbed 2 real quick, of course. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to do sage on this. And then we're gonna grab cherry. I'm gonna put this on this side, and cherry. I might have to cut this squeegee if we need to, just saying, because it might be a little bit too big for our project, which might take us a little bit longer to finish, which will be unnecessary if all we have to do is cut our squeegee. Okay, maybe so. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my squeegee because it's gonna take us a while. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is clean my squeegee, and I'm actually going to cut it in half. And now I have 2 squeegees. And they're little. I like the way they feel. So we're gonna pick this up. That's cute. And I'm gonna lift it and put it here without cleaning it. Hopefully we can go fast. And I'm gonna pick that one up and I'm gonna put it here. And I wanna say I'm gonna end up doing the flowers in black because they're not standing out as much as I want. What do you think? Should we leave the flowers green or should we paint them black? I'm thinking black, but maybe a different color. What do you think? I want them to kind of pop. All right, I'm gonna do that for now. I'll finish my cherry and then y'all can tell me what y'all think. And now we're gonna do our cherry. As long as your transfer is not, your chalk doesn't dry on top of your transfer, you can use it over and over again without cleaning it. Once you see that the chalk is drying, then clean it and reuse it again. So I'm gonna pick that up and I'm gonna set it up here. Okay, and I'm gonna do that over and over again, okay? So let me know if you have a suggestion, recommendation on what do you think about our cherry. All right, here we go. And I want to say I might end up with black flowers instead. Okay, so pick it up and I'm actually going to leave this here so I know exactly where to put it next. There. Make sure you clean as you go, okay? There we go. And how about, where did I leave my black ink? I know we used it recently when we did, what did we do that we used black ink recently? Uh-oh. I need to find my black ink. I see the black paste. I don't see my black ink. Well, that's a bummer. I need to find me black ink so we can finish our flower. Uh-oh. And then we're gonna do some sage on here. So it does help that this is there so I know exactly where my next one is gonna go. It's gonna go right here, based on my flower. Okay, and next one. So I did get these napkins from Hobby Lobby because I didn't like their cherry napkins. They were pink with bows and cherries, and I didn't want that. I didn't want a girly napkin. Okay, put it down. There we go. And then we're gonna make our napkin ring because again, there was not napkin rings that I really liked. We're still going with our vintage vibe. There we go. Pick that up. Perfect. All right, now, let me see if I can find my black ink because I don't want to put it down. Hey, Miss Denise and Miss Paula, black flowers, right? I think so. I just need to find my black ink. Geez, I have a disaster here because I've been pricing items for, that's gold. I've been pricing items for the store because I got to go to the store tomorrow. And sadly, I lost my black ink. I'm going to have to use regular paste. And I really hope I don't have to wash this. So if you are going to wash your napkin, do not use regular paste because it will wash off. Not completely, but it will wash off. So we're going to do it black with paste. And I am going to go and yell at my children that they better not. Yeah, this is paste. I wanted to make sure it was an ink. That they better not stain it. This is only for decorative purposes. Because they will use my napkins. They will. I've seen them. And I actually don't even like it black either. But here we go. We're already all for it at this point. So, I didn't like the black either. But like I said, here we are doing it black because I'm already all in it. Maybe we can put a little bit of color inside of it and I'll be a little bit happier with it. So there it goes. And there. And then, oh, these little gnats. Y'all, did I tell you I got flowers and I let them dry? I like dead flowers. Well, with dead flowers, I get gnats. And they're driving me nuts. Let me see, I didn't put it all the way in there. Or down here. All right. That's cute. I like it. I like it. I just I'm not in love with the black. That's okay. All right, and then one more cherry over here. Kind of like sticking out. And this one here. What else? What else do y'all think it needs? Do y'all like just a really simple pattern? I actually was gonna put like lines on it. But I'm not too sure at this point. I was gonna do the lines first, of course, but I wasn't too convinced. Ooh, we need to hurry up because my chalk is drying on them for sure. Okay, there's one, and here's one. Gotta hurry up. And this one, and then we're gonna do, oh no, I had some black ink on my finger. I'm gonna have to let it dry and kind of peel it off. Okay. There we go. Uh-oh. Totally missing some stuff here. And just be careful when you touch stuff. My hands are full of ink already. Okay, here we go. And we're gonna put this. How about some polka dots? Maybe the black, no. How about sage polka dots? Do you think sage or black polka dots? Maybe some sage ones? I think that would kind of fill in the gaps. What do y'all think? There. Filling in the gaps. Okay, put this here. Clean my fingers. Where's my wipes? I did bring the wipes. Well, I brought more napkins. There we go, friends. How has everybody been, guys? Let me show y'all. I did make a little boo-boo. That's okay. We're going to dry it. Oh, and I need to get the dryer, too, from my bag. My hands still have some ink on them. If you touch it with your ink, you're going to mess it up. Ah. So we put our little cherries and our flowers. They look so cute. I just feel like it needs a little bit more. Or maybe we could just paint it. Paint our cherries in. And maybe it won't be so bare. What do y'all think? All right, Just kind of give it a little bit more color. You could definitely water down your ink and use it as watercolor too, and it'll be just fine. Just like you do regular paste, okay? You can do that with your ink. And I think I am liking that so much better. Definitely. So much better. Okay, get it in there. It's actually so much easier to watercolor with with ink, I feel. Like it goes a lot faster. There we go. We'll see right now. Okay, so what color do you think we should do our flowers? Green, since we did in black. Maybe we can paint them a little bit green. Uh-oh. Okay, and then we'll learn together to make a napkin ring with cherries. And do some cherry napkin rings. I like that so much better. Oh yes, so much cuter for sure. All right, let's grab a little bit for the green. Because this is brand new, it has none here at the top. And then I'm gonna pour some on here. Ah! What do you think? Oh my goodness. Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to do that. Just a little bit around. Just a little bit. Just to give it a little bit of color. That's it. I'm not trying to go crazy on it. I just need a little bit of color. Sometimes I like it clear like that, or etched. Sometimes I need color. And today, we need color. And maybe sage was in it, but it still looks a lot better, that's for sure. Okay. There we go. What do you think? How's it looking so far? I think it's looking so much better. I like that. Maybe a little bit. I don't want to put too much on my leaves. I kind of like light. Just a little bit. What do you think? Do you think we still need some polka dots now? Okay. And put that away. Put this away. Remember, I didn't use ink for the black one, so I cannot wash this. Thanks, Paula. I'm glad you like it. We're gonna put this, again, oh, here's my wipes. Right in front of me. Right in front. There we go. Uh-oh, y'all. That thing splattered. It splattered some red on it. Oh my goodness. Jeez. I like them painted. See how I made a little boo-boo there? But I do like them painted. It looks so much better. See my other little boo-boo? All right, I'm gonna put that there. No, I'm not. I'm gonna put it down here. And we are gonna clean this up. Let me turn my hot glue on. This is wired twine that I think I got from maybe Hobby Lobby or the dollar store. Oh no! Something was bound to fall. So I'm gonna cut it, and then we're gonna glue it together to make a napkin ring. Okay, so it's just twine with wire on it, but you know it starts unraveling, so make sure that y'all glue it. And in the meantime, I'm gonna grab some, put those right there. And we just finished painting 2 cherries, 2 beads, and I am gonna make a knot at the bottom. So when my beads go in, it doesn't move or it doesn't slip out. Okay, so here we go. Oh no, let me get it closer. Okay, this is my best friend. You put your beads in here. You stick them through like this, and then you're gonna stick your beads in there. Isn't this the best thing ever? I love my bead threader. I just love it so much. All right, I think I'm gonna do it like, we don't want them too big, so I think that's perfect. And then we're just going again to knot the other side. Really simple. Is this thing on? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm gonna cut that off. So now you have 2 beads, 2 cherries. So I'm gonna put it like this, and we can use our this is the same one from yesterday, so, or whatever day. Let me see, what color is this? This one's blue, so no. I'm trying to see if I want to do a different color. That one's gold. That's not the one I want, and that one's too big. All right, this one it is. So once we have all of that, yeah, I should probably grab a, I'm just gonna twist it so it stops unraveling, because I hate when it unravels. Okay, so I'm gonna twist it there, put a little bit of hot glue on there so it can stop unraveling. And I'm gonna cut all that excess. And then I'm gonna make sure that, hold on. Oh, ah. And I'm gonna kind of glue them together. Okay. And then we're gonna cover this up so you won't really be able to see it. So we have a ring. Okay, that's what we have, a ring. And then we're gonna grab our cherries, and I'm gonna do one a little bit higher than the other. And we're gonna glue it. Okay, I'm gonna glue it. I saw this on Pinterest. You can find so much on Pinterest. It's my best friend. Pinterest is my best friend. Okay, and then I'm gonna glue that onto here. Where it was glued on. And I'm wondering if I should cut my ribbon. So let's see what this will look like. do it like this. Maybe I should cut it, but it's okay. It's okay. Maybe a thinner one will do, but this will do for now. Okay. And maybe I should just kind of fold it in half and glue it so it doesn't look too big. I think that will do too. There. And now you have 2 cherries. All right, let me glue the other part. So my ribbon doesn't look too big. And then we have our 2 cherries on our, hey, Miss Marge, how are you, sweet lady? We have our 2 cherries on our napkin ring. Like I said, you can do any color you want ribbon. I probably would have gone with sage. I just don't have it with me right now. All right, let's move that out. I'm gonna have to turn that on. We just did our napkin, so we need to make sure it's nice and dry. And then we'll put our napkin ring over it. And y'all, it's gonna look so stinking cute. So this is what we have so far on our napkin. And let me clean this. No, I can't clean them because I don't have my board erasers either. Let me get my blow dryer too. Oh geez, where are you? Okay. Let me grab that. And grab our napkin. We're gonna make sure that it gets nice and dry. If I put too much, I'll make sure to remove some of it so it doesn't take too long to dry. Ms. Marge, we're making a napkin for our cherry vignette that we will continue going all month with our cherries. What do you think? What do you think here? What did you get stuck in here? I got these napkins from Hobby Lobby. They're so cute. You can create your own. I showed you yesterday they had some cherries on there. They had cherries there, but it was cherries with pink and bows. And I want more of a vintage realistic cherry instead. So I opted out of buying anything cherry. But y'all, by the end of this month, it's gonna look really good. It really is. I'm very excited for it. So you're gonna see all the stuff we've made and you're gonna be like, oh my goodness. All with this one transfer. We're gonna do a whole thing with just cherries. I believe we did something like cherries last year. Did we do cherries last year? We did strawberries. We've done watermelons and melons. What else have we done? Of course, lemons. What else have we done? I had a DC crack and tape. Oh, March, yes. Yeah, I'm a little late, y'all. So I help a friend out on Thursdays is my day to help my friend out because she's off of work, and she's the one with the super maxed out storage. And so every Thursday, I help her move some stuff from this particular house. yeah, it's been months. Are y'all back? Sorry, y'all. Can y'all see me? Can you see me? Thank you for coming back. I'm still blow drying with my little baby blow dryer. This one still has. Anyways, I was telling y'all that I go and find it. But yeah, it's been raining, and so I was like, all right, we got to go get this. Y'all, she ended up having to get another little storage, like it's a 10 by 10. To get the rest of the stuff from this house to the storage. I said, this is it. Like, we're going to finish today. I am tired. When I do something for so long and I don't see any progress, like, I need to get it done. So it was almost till 5 o'clock that I helped her finally take the last bit to the storage. I was pretty tired, and then I came home and I still had a mess because I'm trying to price things for the store, and then I had to feed the children. So yeah, there was no way I was gonna get on any earlier. So there you go, March. It worked out so much better. A lot of things with the clutch hamper. Well, I'm glad, Marge. Some months are a lot easier than others. Like I said, 2 of my favorite things to craft are fruits, pretty much of any kind. Fruits are just easy to craft with. And Christmas. Fruits and Christmas, so easy. All right, there we go. So there's a lot of, especially when they're your favorite, I'm like, yes, I can totally do this. All right. So I ended up kind of putting extra ink here. So what I like to do is just pinch it off once it dries. I pinch off all the little extra thread that has my ink on it. And for the most part, it works really well. But I do it before I heat set it. So I just kind of like take off as much as I can. Oh, those gnats. So tired of them. How long do they live? I just want them to die already. All right, here we go, friends. I'm gonna grab my, that's not the one that I needed, but it'll do for now. Put that on here. Get our Teflon paper, put it on, and let's do this. 30 seconds. Grab it where I need it. There we go. Anyways. Oh, it sends you a message through when you mention club. So anyways, if you are new and you want more info on the club, definitely comment club. It'll send you a link. I think I need to go change the picture on it. And don't forget, y'all, we're going to have a cherry challenge. So I am challenging y'all this month to create something with cherries. Your pick, whatever brings you joy. And we're going to do a little challenge, and I want y'all to submit y'all's project. I don't care if somebody did an amazing job at something you feel intimidated, like, man, that was really good. I'm not going to submit mine. No. I want you to submit yours, okay? Because we're going to do, I was thinking, well, maybe it'll motivate you. Because sometimes we feel like, oh, that one's really good. I'm not going to win. I'm not going to submit it. So we're going to do 2 gifts. One is going to be a random draw of anybody's project and when is going to be the one with the most votes, okay? So that way everybody gets a chance at it and you don't feel like, well, I don't think I'm going to win, because I know sometimes we do that to ourselves. We're our biggest critics, and we are not going to do that here, ma'ams or misters. I just want you to submit. I'm going to make a post and I'm going to put it at the top of the page, and I want you to submit your cherry project, okay? We're going to submit a cherry project. And I hope it brings you joy. I don't want it to be stressful. Like yesterday, I was like, they were saying, oh my goodness, this is so stressful. I'm like, okay, sorry. This is not supposed to be stressful. It really isn't. It's supposed to bring you joy. So, I want you to think of anything you want to create. It doesn't have to be extravagant. It could be something simple, like a napkin or a little cherry. Something, friends. I want you to think outside the box. Like our little cherries here. I think these are just adorable. Let's do that. I'm going to show y'all my little cutting board that I got also from Hobby Lobby. It is so cute. Oh, yeah. Let me show y'all. Where did I leave it? Oh, it's behind me. Look how cool that is. I thought it was going to look perfect in our stuff. How stinking cute is that? I love it. So, we're going to put our napkin together. We're heat setting our napkin. We're going to put it together. And that will be it for tonight's projects. Make sure y'all hit that heart button. I appreciate y'all being here. There we go. And just a little bit more. Just making sure all my cherries are all heat setted. There we go. Okay, we're almost done. So, I want you to think of a cherry project that you are going to submit. And I'll post it tomorrow. Okay, so you have all month to think about it. I know a lot of y'all have not gotten your club because it's supposed to bill you tomorrow. And then they start rolling out the next day, the 6th, okay? That's typically how the club works. So if you're in the club and you want to use this particular cherry transfer, so now you're getting ideas. Oh, yeah. So when you do it, there we go. So when your transfer actually comes, you are ready to roll. Something on the wicker thing, or just using it for display. Okay, so I was thinking to put a bow on it, not today, but putting a bow at the top and then doing like the little cherry thing on fabric and cutting it and then gluing it onto the board. What do you think? What do you think? I think we are done here with that. So now we have our napkin, and you're going to fold it whichever which way you want it to fold it. And then we're going to grab our ring and put it in however you want. How cute. Although I can't see my, I'll fix it again. Maybe so I can see my, my flower. But y'all, look how cute that looks. Look at our cherries. Look at our cherries with our cherries. Isn't that adorable? Our cherries with our cherries. And then I'll probably end up kind of flipping this like this so you can see our flower like this out with our cherry on the side. So that's kind of where my whole little cherry stuff is. And then our little cherry guys there. And then we can, this is like a little cute cutting board that I did buy, but you can have your little thing all set up. And I did buy these candles, although they did break. I broke one, of course, because that's probably what I do in life, just break things. But anyways, these are like, aren't they cool for Christmas? Well, I'm just going to put them on this one because I already have it here. But I could probably get something else, but y'all get the, there we go. Y'all are getting it, what I'm putting here. Look at that. Look how cute that is. And then we're going to have our cherries standing at the top. I know, I love it too. That's why I bought them. That's exactly what I bought them for. Because they have the little like scallop and they're sage. Perfect. And we can, of course, create everything or anything we want. So I'm so excited for this. I hope you like it. Hit that heart button. I appreciate y'all being here. I know it's late already, but thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.